Is this the best way to start mornings?
Getting the hard shit out of the way. Start the day is always better because the rest of your tasks always seem easier. Woo. Gold hit $5,000 an ounce. Silver's on $110 an ounce. Fucking crazy time we're living in right now. Metals is at all-time high. I can't believe not many people have capitalized on these moves. I'm sure you guys have seen on my story, I'm constantly capitalizing on both sides of the coin. 2 days ago we were on gold shorts, we made $90,000. Just because we're in a bull market doesn't mean you can't catch the retracement on the opposing end. And as you guys can see, gold's now all-time high, breaking highs weekly. Like market gapped twice. Last week, Monday, we gapped open. This week, Monday open, you guys saw the gap. When a market constantly reaches a place of all-time high, you need to be patient. If you're not in a position already, wait for price to consolidate, wait for the high to start dipping. Ideally, when price sets an all-time high, we would like to see some form of retracement at least into 50% of that price range. It doesn't always come into a discount, but almost always it comes and fills the equilibrium. So sometimes at all-time highs, you can wait for a retracement and some willingness to the downside. You can catch in at any counter supply and start targeting 50% of that price range. We'll go home, shower up, check on the charts. Now we're going to break down the shorts that was taken last week on gold that made us a total of $90,000. Let's get right into the breakdown and show you guys exactly why I took this trade. Yes, overall we are bullish on gold and we are expecting a continuous of all-time highs. However, as price breached into the $4,800 an ounce, it was very interesting that the last two trading sessions price left all this Asian low liquidity without sweeping it. And if we head over to the hourly, you guys can also see there was a gap created from market open and a continuation over to the upside with very minimal pullbacks, almost none. So I had anticipated that price must at least pull back to around 50% of the price range that was created since the market open. And if we mark out the lows, the most recent low into the all-time high, you guys can see that 50% of the price range aligns very perfectly with this Asian low. So that's what gave me an extra incentive to why I believe that gold should come into this area. But anyways, now that we know that we've had a bullish move over to the upside with no pullbacks, we are waiting for price to present an opportunity to show us its willingness to start to retrace. So if we head back to the 5-minute time frame, you guys can see as London opened, we had a sweep of the Asian highs. And as you guys know, Power of 3 is one of the best entry models that I execute from, and I categorize it as my A+ setup. So London Open, we took out the Asian highs, and as you guys know, the Power of 3, we must take out both sides of the Asian liquidity. So once the Asian highs was taken, I was waiting for price to displace to show some willingness to head over to the downside so that we can take out the Asian lows. And coming into New York Open, you guys can see this beautiful engulfing candle with this continuation that breached this low right over here. As soon as we had a break of this low, I marked out the first level of supply and I waited for price to mitigate this point to show a continuation and some willingness over to the downside. And if we play price, you guys can see we had that mitigation. If we can refine this supply further, you can see we had that mitigation right into this supply and a continuation over to the downside. This now creates another continuation zone that we can scale in on, and this is where I got in on my position. As you guys can see right over here, we have this beautiful level of supply, which we can refine further into this candle right over here, as this was the previous candle before the engulfing one that took out the lows. As soon as we had that further delivery over to the downside, we waited for price to pull back into this region, and that is where I was looking to go short, with entry right at the wick low and stops right at the wick high. Our take profit being right at the Asian lows. And if we play price, you guys can see we had that mitigation into our supply right over here. And if I continue to play price, we had that perfect delivery right into the Asian lows. And if I show you guys what had happened throughout the rest of the week coming into this week, once we had that fill of 50% of this price action, price then continues over to the upside. And then we ended up hitting $5,000 an ounce, which is unbelievable.
Yeah, call me when you need it late at night. You know I'm sliding. I heard you've been dreaming about me lately, girl. I'm riding.
Run out of fuel, stuck in the middle of the road, trying to download the Cafu app. If you guys don't know, you can order petrol to wherever you are, and they have an emergency service, so waiting for the app to download.
I know the truth. You're just a
car.
broke core seller. You rented this car and you couldn't afford gas.
I know. The course money ran
Why would
dry.
you put the fucking cone there? You're meant to put the cone in the middle of the road so that they move.
Go fucking move it. Why are you telling me to move it, bro? You move it.
I'm not going there. You go there.
I'm busy. I'm recording. He's ordering the Cafu. You're not doing anything.
Yeah, Egg is pushing.
Yeah, good boy.
Fuck you. One random bike came, he's like, sir, you need petrol? I said, yeah. And he just backs it out his tank.
You want to see what I back out of my tank?
You go there like from there, Cullinan stopped in the middle of the road. It will go all viral.
And then you know what I do? I do a reaction video of I'm the guy with the Cullinan, and then I show them how I made $500,000 this month.
Bro, have you patterned the cuff yet? Bro, what's wrong with you?
It's downloading, bro. It's downloading on data. What do you fuck? Do you think my fucking data is? Oh, see how close they were.
You know, I think the police is gonna like load in a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you were driving.
Bro, suck my balls.
Don't look
None
at
of
me.
us
I'm the
driving.
last person you want to.
In fact, none of us was driving.
yeah, the guy driving ran
none
away.
of us was bro, the guy that was driving, he went to get fuel. Jump out the seat, wallah.
No, but I'm legit, bro. Why am I bugging out?
Bro, you're legit my ass.
We're definitely going to be stuck on the side of the road for at least a minimum of 30 minutes. The petrol app that I was trying to download is still halfway there. Because it's on data, it's probably going to take another 10 minutes to download. Then the actual emergency service takes 30 minutes. We're going to be here for an hour, bro. Thank God, after 30 minutes, we found a lovely, lovely fella from Pakistan. Hard times make tough men. We're starving, we haven't eaten since breakfast. And we're finally off from the side of the road. The jerry can was enough fuel to get us to the petrol station. As you guys can see, Enoch petrol station's right there. We're gonna go fuel up and we're finally gonna go get us some food. Alright guys, we just arrived over to Finajin. We're gonna have some Iraqi food. As you guys can see, we got maqluba, but this maqluba is with chicken. We got dolma. We got maqluba but with laham. And we got bamia, and just lebed with cucumber, and some ayran.
Give us an update.
And then we updated the roads. We just finished off eating now. We're heading back home. Whilst we were eating, we bumped into a trader that we know very, very well, and we actually managed to secure a very nice deal with him. So you guys will be seeing a lot of new updates coming soon with Titan Capital Markets. Stay tuned.